Hi guys, it's Chris from Defy the Ocean, the band you've never heard of, and today we are returning to Orbit Culture. It will be our third outing with Orbit Culture. We've done the Shadowing, we've done Nensha, and now we're going to do Rebirth. It was a listener suggestion, so I'm happy to give this a go. Now the video for this was released 7 months ago, so we're going to be checking out the video. Quite recent. And I don't know what to expect. I'm sure it's going to be the usual Orbit Culture fare. Bit of death, bit of thrash, bit of just a lot of growling, some singing, hopefully some interesting musical elements, some up, some low dynamics, some strong dynamics, that kind of thing. Yeah, I like everything about these guys. And to be fair, I'm a bit embarrassed to say I haven't given their latest album... forgotten the name of it. Nija? A full spin yet, but I promise that I will. And maybe we'll even do a joint listening review with my bandmate Marcus. So we have already done one of those with The Ocean, their new album Phanerozoic Chapter 2. I'll put the thing up there for you so you can check that out if you want to. It's a full 2-hour live session where we listen to the album in full and review it. So maybe I'll do something with this with Orbit Culture's latest release as well. But without further ado, let's give Rebirth a little go and see where we are with it.
My son, it's time to leave this world. It's time to leave the daylight stream. It's time to feel this rain through the fire hell. This is all I have to say. This is all that's left of me. In the shell
nice build up.
Walking eyes in pain. I cannot take what the world gave me. I cannot live.
Some nice atmospheric elements. Just giving some warmth and atmosphere. It's piano. Not what I expected. I expect them to go heavy at this point. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to stop it. One of the things that I've noticed in this track compared to the others is it's essentially what I would call a ballad. It feels very ballad-esque. The thematics of the vocals and the lyrics, the pace of the song, the fact that it comes in with, well, we've only had really kind of slightly gritty singing throughout. We haven't had any growls yet. And I think maybe that was why there was this recommendation, because last time I said I wasn't so keen on the growl tone or the screaming tone that the singer has, but I have since warmed to it, so I don't hate it by any means. But yeah, this is interesting so far. I'm keen to see where it goes, so let's carry on. Nice. have to say, even though I've said before that I didn't like his screaming tone, I think in the context of what I'm hearing now, the fact that it's come in at this point, that it's come in as almost a support to the main vocal, wow, that is really impactful, really, really nice. Very brutal sound. I think we've got some organ in the background as well. Oh no, they're bagpipes. Okay, wow, I have to say that this is the first time I've heard bagpipes in a song and it actually work and not sound like pure garbage. Actually, I think there are some punk bands that have done some bagpipe stuff as well that kind of works, but damn, yeah, I didn't expect to hear bagpipes in this. And this is the second time that they've surprised me with their instrumentation, because the first time was on the Shadowing where they brought in that brass section, and that just blew me away. So this is really cool. We've had piano and we've had bagpipes in this already, so already beyond your kind of standard metal fare. Is it bagpipes though? Okay, now we're going into kind of septic flesh territory. With a kind of symphonic metal sound, symphonic death. Ooh, did you hear that right? Not sure about this video. Nice lead guitar motif here. That's disturbing. Nice breakdown. I feel like the vocals in that section could have been a little more interesting. Can you hear that synth? Really adding atmosphere there. These guys, man, these guys. Like, this may not be your bag, so to speak, but they are offering a lot in terms of first of all, instrumentation and orchestration. They're bringing in a lot of additional elements that are just enriching the sound. So that's the first point. The second point is, in this 6-minute song, I had no idea where it was going to go for most of the runtime. So that to me is, you know, as much as I kind of, I felt that there was a definite intention behind the structure. So I wouldn't say it was kind of structureless or meandering in any way. I enjoyed the ride, that's for sure. And in fact, the heavier sections are what I enjoyed probably most of all out of everything in this track. When they were doing the ballady stuff at the beginning, yeah, I got it, but I felt like they really hit their stride in the song once the heavier elements came in and the growls came in and the screaming came in. And when they kind of returned to the singing later on, and I mentioned it as it happened, that I didn't feel that the vocal necessarily fit, or they could have come up with a vocal line that fit a bit better. That's where I kind of felt like, oh, I was really into this heavy stuff, and I'm kind of back into the kind of clean-ish sung section, and it kind of took me away from it a little bit. But overall, it was very, very interesting, and there is a lot to digest. I think from a structural perspective, I can't break it down right now. I need more time, and I really appreciated the fact that it kept me guessing throughout. So yeah, a big thumbs up for that one. It may be, I think the Shadowing is still my favorite track, just because that brass section just takes that track to a whole nother level. I think I prefer this one over Nensha, potentially, but it's close. All of their songs have got something special about them. And honestly, I don't know if it was bagpipes in this song. I thought they were bagpipes at first, but then I thought maybe it's some kind of synth or something. So if someone knows what instrument they used, please let me know. I'm keen to know what that sound was exactly. And yeah, if you'd like to discuss this any further, happy to do so. We can talk about it on our Discord channel. The invite link is below. It's kind of like a little music clubhouse for anyone who's interested in discovering or talking about new or their favorite music, and it's got a focus on, as most of the stuff that I'm looking at these days, alternative rock, metal, and progressive. So please join, called the Defiant Ones, and it will be great to have you along. What have I got in store for you beyond this? I've got a lot of things coming, a lot of reactions. You can leave suggestions on the Discord, and I will get round to them eventually. Some of the stuff, it's a bit difficult to do reactions for, just because I find sometimes I sit and I start a reaction and I find that I don't really have a lot to say about something. So in that case, I will just kind of scrap it. I'd rather just scrap a video rather than put something out where I'm just kind of sat there nodding along or don't really have anything to say about it. So yeah, I'd say it's about 50-50 these days, whether I find something that it is worth kind of posting. But this one certainly hits the mark. Really interesting, really unpredictable in terms of where they were heading. Great instrumentation, great orchestration, great use of additional textures and sounds and atmospheres. So yeah, big thumbs up to Orbit Culture. So yeah, that was my reaction. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate the subs if you're new to the channel, and if you're not new to the channel, if you're an old hat, then I will say thanks for stopping by, and catch you on the Discord. See you soon.